On May 31st of 2020, Marine Deputy State Bond Guard and Thomas Wilson were located near the harbor office in Port Sanilac when they overheard a dispatch go out on the radio for Port Sanilac Fire Department for an unresponsive male with breathing difficulty near the boat launch north of Breakwall, Port Sanilac. They immediately headed for the DNR launch ramp, and while Deputy Wilson was docking the vessel, Deputy Bond Guard jumped out of the boat with an oxygen kit and ran for the beach. While responding, he noted that he wasn't alone. Port Sanilac fireman Buddy Moran was heading towards the victim, who was laying right at the edge of the water on the beach just north of the breakwall and was in scuba diving gear. They determined that the victim was in cardiac arrest. CPR was initiated, and other fire rescue personnel began arriving. After several minutes of CPR, it was determined that the victim was breathing on his own again. He was transported to Mackenzie Hospital by Sanilac EMS and later made a full recovery. The quick actions of both Deputy Tate Bongard and Fireman Brian Moran Jr., along with the Port Sanilac Fire Department, ensured a positive outcome and the saving of a life of Mr. William Vaughn of Marlette, Michigan. I now award Tate Bongard and Brian Moran Jr. the Sheriff's Office Award for life-saving and commend you both on a job well done. Pull that open so it trusts. Tate, as you can see, gets to stand here again. I guess I kind of want to put a little in there, but it always helps to be Johnny on the spot. But after a while, you start wondering if it's really just being lucky or doing your job. On Thursday, June 11th at 3:31 p.m., Sheriff's Deputy Tate Bongard, who was on shore in the Port Sanilac Harbor, observed a vessel in distress northeast of the harbor. Deputy Bongard, while notifying Central Dispatch of the call and responding to PB1 to assist the vessel that he now observed was sinking, and he could tell there was at least 2 people in the water. Upon arriving on location, he then pulled an unresponsive female from the water and assisted the male victim into the stern of the vessel, and then headed to the ramp area of the harbor, where both victims were then treated by Port Sanilac Fire Rescue and EMS units as they arrived. The male victim, identified as Antoine Jackson, age 28, of Monroe, was transported to Port Huron McLaren Hospital by Croswell Ambulance Service, where he was treated and later released. The female victim was identified as a Terry France, age 33, of Detroit. She was transported to Mackenzie Hospital by Sanilac EMS and then later stabilized and transported to Saginaw Covenant Hospital by LifeNet, where she made a full recovery. Your keen eyes, quick response, and your ability to remain calm in the face of chaos saved the lives of 2 individuals. I now award Tate Bongard the Sheriff's Office Award for life-saving on a job well done. Deputy front center. Brett. Brian, I almost screwed that up already, didn't I? You is for you. I gotta read one, yes. Get on the other side of the room. On Monday, April 6, 2020, you were involved or dispatched to a suicidal male subject in the area of M19 and Stilson Road in Elk Township. Upon your arrival, you encountered a 25-year-old male standing alongside the road with a knife at his throat, contemplating suicide. You spent the next 12 excruciating minutes utilizing your verbal communications and skills to de-escalate the situation and talk the subject into dropping the knife. We commend you on a job well done and for properly de-escalating a dangerous situation. I award you both the Sheriff's Office Award for life-saving. Thank you both. Please open that up so I can see it.